Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. We on? We live? We straight? Oh. Hello, everyone. Afternoon and evening to everything else too, from my side of the world to yours. Oh boy, oh boy, it's been a hot minute. And let me tell you, I got a lot to tell you guys on, and a lot to explain on what the heck that's been happening, what's been going on for not only in my life, but in the art world, tech world, everything in between. And but I do want to make a quick little things here and there as I'm working. I can see here, I'm working on this piece here. And let's just say that it's coming along very, very smoothly. I did a little bit of some stuff here and there while I was off stream a bit. Adjust some highlights here, a little floor pattern here and there. And this is not fully done in a sense. I'm going to work on a few things here and there. So we're going to roll through with this and see how it's all going to play out. We're going to see how this all going to play out. So in case if my voice is a bit low or the music is too high, please let me know so I can adjust the volume a bit here and there. Don't want to make sure people were able to enjoy my little chats for a minute while I'm also playing some music here in the background at the same time. Without any further ado, you're probably wondering why you still have the good morning tweets when you're supposed to be streaming or doing some artwork. Here's the thing though, I was going through a art block. Yeah, I was going through an art block, a phase in a sense. It just, oh my god, it just threw my entire mood off. And let me tell you, it was a nightmare to deal with, including I have family issues that's going on in the background. Can't reveal too much of my family issues because I don't want to damage the mood, but let's just say that a lot's what's going on behind the scenes that I had to step away. I literally had to step away for just a bit of a moment. But I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. And things like that. Like I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. And let's just say that it was a lot that was going on. I had a couple of eye-opening ordeal that was happening to me that made me think on a couple things. Made me think on a couple things here and there, but I'm just happy that everything is doing okay. And I mean literally happy that everything is doing all right. But without any further ado, let's just say I was all on a few things here and there, but I would say that because of that, I was experiencing a couple of life-changing moments, life-changing information that kind of spooked me in a way. I wasn't surprised on how it spooked me, but I just felt like I just need to, take a little moment break to breathe, think about what I'm going to do, what my next move is going to be, etc., etc. I won't bore everyone here with all the details, but I will say this. Well, it's just, I'm sorry, I just don't know where do I freaking begin. But forgive me if I'm a little scatterbrained, a little bit dunce and outs and whatnot, but I'll be okay. Let's just say that because of what was happening, I was eye open on a few things that made me think of a few things, and that I have to focus on a lot of stuff. Which you're probably wondering, why is that? Why is that? I'll tell you why. Well, because one, I had a lot of stuff that was going on that need to be dealt with, both personally and socially. And by that, I'm not being mean to anything in between. It's just that there was a lot of stuff I was going through that kind of made me rethink on a few things and made me think I have to come clean on a few things here and there. But you're probably wondering why I was taking those long breaks in between streams here and there. Like if I case I like need a breather, I'd take those long breaks than usual. Very, very long breaks. Well, I have something people might find odd, but I'm gonna come clean on it. I have something called HFA. Now, it's nothing too serious, nothing too big or anything like that, but it's like an abbreviation term called high function autism. Yeah, I'm an autistic kid, been diagnosed with high function autism with what was called Asperger's or something like that. I'm still researching and trying to learn more about it, but it's on the scale in a sense, but it's not as bad per se. Like, everyone's conditions here and there is vastly different. It depends on how the people you was raised in the environment to determine how things affect you here and now. Like, for example, when you have high function autism or HFA, you become obsessive over a few things here and there. And I just choose to be obsessive over art, technology, and and things in general. I mean, I do like things that might be different from the other people, but it's part of what makes me per se. So, like, for example, like, I like this type of music. I like to talk about technology here and there, and I just want people to try to understand that. I have to learn that. Most thing you can do is be yourself in a way. So if I learned how to be myself, I'm able to accept a few things about my life and how it's going to be. Like I said, it varies on scale to scale on the person, the environment they're raised, and things like that. I'm just grateful that despite all of it all, I come to terms with it. And because I was come to terms with it and how I was raised, I was forced to mature quickly, thinking like I'm an actual adult already, but it's one of those things that it is what it is, and I have to learn how to live with it and how to proceed with it from there. And because of that, it made me think on a couple of things here and there, and also reasons why I actually had to take breaks on over periods of times here and there. Got most of it because I get overstimulated in a sense. Like for example, if I'm actually in an environment for long periods of time, that can deter me in a sense. It's like really throws me on off, and that I need to like step away for a minute, take some deep breath exercises, deep meditation, and just roll right along with it. Once I have a moment myself, deep breathing wise, I'll be okay. I'll be fully 100% a-okay. And also another thing is that people who actually have high function autism, it depending on how they're raised, they need little to no help in a sense. It's just that I had to go through speech therapy. I had to take emotional tests here and there, like emotional therapy, so I can know the P's and Q's on a social norm and Q. I mean, I'll tell you this right now, like I still don't get half the shit at times. Like I'm still not perfect, but I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting there. But just that one of the harshest things I have to accept with being high function autism is that number one, I have to be very careful on how people perceive me as, because some people might find it different than I would do. Like for example, I like dark humor at times, but not to the point that it like hurt me, but it's just appalling. It's just stuff like that. And sometimes I don't understand a few things like social P's and Q's, and like for example, I understand why people do this or things like do that. Like I don't know that's how you're supposed to do in today's societal terms. You know, I didn't know that's how you're supposed to do it. And because of that, it made me think that number one, I have to think about how the people interact with other people, how they perceive, how they think, and how they do. And number two, I need to figure out how to, react to those views on those P's and Q's. And some people have two types of functional autism. Some are developmental delay, some are emotional delay. I'm not sure if what those two are, but all I know is that mine is more on a emotional delay in a sense. Like for example, I might have lost someone precious to me, but I'll have a hard time processing those emotions. I'll have a hard time trying to understand a few things here and there. Like if I lost someone right there and there, I will understood I lost someone, but my emotions are delaying to letting express outward or letting me show here and there. Heck, it makes it difficult for dating in a sense. Like I'm trying my best to learn on a few things here and there. I'm really not perfect on that one, but after all this time trying to understand, learn, researching it here and there, I learned that it's okay to handle those kind of things. It is officially 100% okay, and that the most important thing I learned is trying to accept things as what it is, as who I am, and try to perceive and move on from it. As in, like I said, I was bullied relentlessly back when I was back in high school, for example. I still remember that. I still get flinches on it, like very painful flashbacks, but I accept the things as it is and who I am. But yeah, I'm a little older now. I can fully be able to handle things as it is and express myself as it is, either through art, play some games, chatting with people, things like that. And sometimes, as much as I would like to have around people, but sometimes I need a moment to myself, like to step away from the environment, because if it's too fast paced, I'll get overwhelmed easily. And that's why I like to put my things down into a structure in a sense. Because I remember Tama actually answered this a little while ago. I don't know if you probably did, asking how I organize most of my stuff. I put it on a little bulletin note, and I use Google Calendar and Notion along with GoodNotes to organize most of my structure life, from time management, to my list, like which is a priority, which is not a priority here and there. Which is not a priority, which is a priority here and there, because it's very important I organize that structure up and put it into a list. And I will tell you this right now: if it's not on that list, I will call you or text you to see, hey, is there something going on here? Is something going on with this list here? What else do you need me to do? This and that. You got to break it down for me bit by bit, piece by piece, so I know how the information is processed through my brain, and I approach this logically as I possibly can. And by doing that, I was able to think more clearly and understanding a few things. So whenever I step away for a minute, take those long breaks, it's because I'm overstimulated in a sense. If I actually do stay quiet for long periods of time, because either I'm in the zone, or the fact that I'm just trying to let my thoughts process, let my brain sink in, so that way that I won't be overwhelmed, I won't be agitated, things like that. Because I'll tell you this right now, I will be agitated and overwhelmed very, very easily if it gets to that point. So I try my best to not to let it get a hold of me at times, but I always try my best to learn to adapt and try to control wherever it is I can around me, so I won't be overwhelmed. But if it does get like that, I always, take a moment to myself, get a little breathers in here and there, and just, roll with it. And I mean, literally roll with it. Because I tell you right now, some things, it is not funny. But just one of those things that it is what it is. It's just one of those things that it is what it is. And no matter what happens, I got to learn to accept it and, do whatever I need to do to make sure I won't, break down or had a psychotic breakdown, things like that. But as I'm trying to learn more about HFA, high functional autism, things like that, I learn other stuff and other ordeals to help me understand more, and more importantly, how to best handle these things. Like literally. And there's some things I was shocked by, and some things that I'm not so shocked by. Like, for example, what people don't know is that oh my gosh. What I don't know is that there's some things that I didn't know about that was interesting. Like, for example, like coffee, being a stimulant for me. Like I said, because I remember I used to drink coffee when I was around maybe 8 or 9 years old, in a sense. I was introduced my first cup of coffee when I was 8 or 9 years old, and I've been drinking it to the point that I was a high school person even till now. But as I got older, I had to lower my coffee intake down from 2 to 8 cups a day to 1 cup a day. So there's that. But more importantly, I learned how to best control myself, how to handle myself in other ways that didn't think was possible. But it is what it is. And more importantly, get this, and more importantly, I also learned that while yes, high functional autism is different for most people, many people have their own way of handling it, how to control it in a way. And that's when I learned the fact that all those years I was taking for speech therapy, I didn't think when I was taking those therapies when I was a child until now. That's where the emotional delayedness is. I mean, I approach things logically, yes, but I also was naive. I'm still a human at the end of the day. I'm still learning, trying to get a grasp on how to handle things socially here and there. But overall, it's a bit of a learning curve, and I'll say it like this: it's a learning curve right there, and I learned a lot during that time, especially when I was in college. Which is fun fact, most of my student loan was already forgiven if someone actually paid attention to my tweet. Yeah, if someone paid attention to my tweet, yeah, I was an AI kid. I was an art institute student until I left. I actually left, but it's a blessing in disguise. I left, but it's all good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the friends I had are really, really good, but just that there's some things that I have to learn to accept. Some things I have to learn it is what it is and just move on from it. But I am planning on going back to the area where my college is. Because one, it is extremely, extremely nice. I mean, extremely nice. It's so beautiful down there. It's like, near the college areas. It's near, where coffee, sweet stuff down there. And believe me when I say like this, I had a blast on there and I learned a lot. And believe me when I say this, I learned a lot. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Despite everything that's going on there, I don't regret it. Oh, what happened there? I don't. But I will say one thing though. Despite everything that went down there, I have fun. I learned a lot on myself as a person and what I wanted to be. Because I was studying down there to be a graphic designer. I got my wish, trying to understand more, but I don't feel satisfied for it. Then I try logo design. I feel some sort of satisfaction there, but with the stress and anxiety that falls through behind it, it just made me agitated and burned out in a sense. So I go back to illustration. Because it turns out I wanted to become an illustrator, a concept artist in a sense, but let's just say it like this. I learned that I just want to draw what I want to draw, what makes me happy in a sense. So, and because of that, I began to experiment here and there, and I become a digital illustrator per se. And I decided I'm going to switch everything out from design stuff to digital illustration. I mean, I still will do design work or talk about design every so often. It's just that they're just the things that I need to learn to accept, acknowledge, and just roll with. But anywho, though, despite all that, I just wanted to know that that's what's going on behind the scenes from here, and I had to deal with a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I'll tell you more what caused me to change, to become better in the near future. But for now, that's it what it is. But now for the other important stuff. If you noticed that I had to add something new to there. Yep, I have a Buy Me a Coffee page. So if you wish to support me on my creative journey in a sense, only if you want to now. I'm not forcing you now. It's all by your own choice. Everyone has a choice to do so. As my grandmother once said, God rest her soul. The right to choose is the most precious thing. The precious thing of all. It must be acknowledged, accepted, and respected, even if it leads us to ruin. But the most important thing is that you made that choice. No one else didn't force you to. You made that choice. So that's what I was trying to say. If you wish to support me, that's on you. That's fine. I appreciate the gesture. I really, really do. And I'm thankful if you do. If you do. But if you don't, that's fine. Fine. Spread the word. Word about it. Have someone come on by. Come on in. Work on some stuff with me. Have a couple drinks. Have some snacks and whatnot. We can chat. Oh, talk and vibe a bit in a way. But yeah, I have a Buy Me a Coffee page, which is, if you see on your screen, it is buymeacoffee.com/DigitalGuyStudio. Again, buymeacoffee.com/DigitalGuyStudio. And right now it's set up as a one pager for now, for donation stuff. But I'm planning on adding much more for rewards and tiers soon. So stay tuned for that. But if you have any suggestions, feel free. Let me know. And I'll see I can incorporate that any way I can. But now you can donate me two ways: either through the donation link, which is down there in the About Me page, or you can support me by Buy Me a Coffee. Either of those two will be fine and things like that. But the Buy Me a Coffee, I'll be adding not just a single donation option, but also adding more tiers in a sense. So stay tuned for that, because I got some very, very special goodies in the works. And hopefully you guys will like them. But yeah, and I'm also helping out another artist trying to get their stuff off the ground. A few things run away here and there, but we're making we're making progress. It's about trying to balance everything out and trying to get everything in place. So we'll see how all that is going to go along the way. But right now, I'm just doing this stuff here. Illustration's almost finished. I just need to, adjust a few things here and there with that one. And then I need to do a post-production here and there. I need to do a post-production. Oh, sorry. And then this thing should be just about finished. But I do need to work in this window, though. I need to do something with that window. So let me go through here. Where's that window overlay? Here we are. Let's go with another soft light. Hard light. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that add. That's not it. Add. Glow dodge. Okay, let's try it at 65. Let's see how this will look. We can roll with this here and there, and we can handle that from here. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I got a Buy Me a Coffee, so so I hope that you guys can get that a look at. And if you like what you see, check it on out. I look forward to see what goodies that you have you guys gonna enjoy yourselves with as I make more and I proceed with more stuff in the air. But like I said, I have a few ideas I want to experiment that I want to try, so we'll see how it goes. And if you saw my tweet earlier, I finally have it. I'm sorry, I get very giddy and excited. So over a new piece of tech I get my hands on that I get to have and everything in between. You probably didn't see it, but I finally have it. The Elgato Stream Deck version 2, or they call it MK2. I'll tell you this right now. This is an awesome piece of tech. I kid you not. This is a awesome, glorious piece of tech. Oh, I'm just so excited. It just makes me so excited. It made my heart race a bit. But yeah, it just got me so excited, so excited over it. Because I've been doing most of the switching overlays with switching overlays, things like that, using the Elgato app on my phone. Which is I have to pay $3 a month, even though it's $2.99, but I pay close to $3 every single month because one, I need something that allows me to switch screens without having to switch everything back and forth. But I finally have it. The Stream Deck is now in my hands on my desk, and oh my god, I was such a happy camper when I first got it, and believe me, I was such a happy camper. Oh, it just gave me so good. When I got it set up, I was surprised how most of the stuff just worked flawlessly on here, the same way it got on my phone, straight down to here. And the moment I got it, it is the greatest thing on God's screen to earth to me. Oh my god, it was insane. But yes, if you saw my earlier tweet earlier, I finally got it. It's in my possession on my desk. Even though I would like the black one, but the white one is okay too. The white version of it is perfect. And believe me when I say it, it makes me happy. I got it set up and it just works good. Can switch things here and now, switch stuff without using my phone. Now I can use my phone for other stuff here and there, while I'm using my iPad for stuff there, for stuff here and there. And now some people are gonna ask, when I use your iPad for the Stream Deck, you get more buttons and sense. Yeah, I can get more buttons in a sense, but sometimes I use my iPad for other ordeals as well. Like for example, I'm using my iPad to have a close to a 4-monitor setup without using my laptop, because my laptop is in a docking position, even though the right hinge is about to bust, but it's all good, and everything just works flawlessly from there. And believe me when I say this, I'm just happy. I'm just very, very happy. And hold on, step with that. Seeing handling some things here and there. I'm just very, very happy on it. Though I will say one thing though that makes it so worth it, so interesting, is that I say $3 per month, and not to mention on the, remember I'm using this from the Android side, by the way. So Elgato, if you're watching this, please have an update that allows people to use the phone through USB tether mode, because not everyone has a strong enough Wi-Fi connection to start off with, and you offer it on iOS and iPad OS. Offer it on the Android side, please. That'll make it so much easier, because you guys are killing it in the streaming space with the budget version of the Neo and the budget version of the capture card that works with iPad 2, because I plan on doing a little bit of console streaming in the future on my old Xbox 360, because I got a bunch of childhood games that I want to play you guys, so you can see what inspired me to become an artist and designer of today. So stay tuned for that once I get that squared away and taken care of. But despite all that, despite everything else, it's just so happy that I got I got that tag on my desk. Everything works flawlessly, and I want to use my phone. I use my phone for other stuff as well, but that worry about the lagging and when I use my VPN, because once I connect to a VPN, I gotta reconfigure my phone to reconnect back to the Stream Deck app. So yeah, so I need a wired one, and now I have one. I'm happy, I'm satisfied with it, and more importantly, it makes it so much easier to not only use it for streaming stuff. I also set it as an express key here for Clip Studio Paint. I got it set to actually open the Clip Studio app, which extension will open the Clip Studio Paint. I set some things up for undo, redo, brightness to opacity, and reset to display. I'm still experimenting with it every so often, but I'm still learning, still growing with it, and I'm going to try to put more profiles on this thing to customize it to make it even more, because I know I could do so much more with this than just doing overlay streams here and there, switching out my scenes. I know there's so much more I can do, so we're going to see how that's going to go and everything else in between. I always say one thing though that I am very happy about is that now that I'm back streaming, there's a couple things that I'm gonna work on real quick today. As you can see here, I'm working on. Oh, hold on real quick. Hold on. Okay. Oh God. I believe when I say this. There's just so much going on. Okay. As you can see here, I'm working on an illustration here. I'm working on a couple of illustrations here. Oh, my phone just went off. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Just every time I get excited on some new stuff here and there, it just it's just so overwhelming. So okay, let me see do this real quick. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. I'm almost done with this piece here. I just need to make some tweaks here and there, and as I'll be done with this and get started on the other one. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go to layer, new correction layer. I always start by what I do is I start by the level correction. First and foremost. But since there's not a whole lot we can do here, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to correction layer. I do this in order. I go by level correction, tone correction, and gradient map. But depending on what piece I'm working on. So for this piece here, we're going to start is we're going to set a gradient map. And saying this is going to be done sunset, we're going to label this one as sunset. We'll label this okay. We're going to go with this and set this to, we're going to set this to normal. We're going to set through. And what we're going to do here, hang on, let me do this real quick. I'm going to set this to through. We're going to go to layer, correction, levels correction. Not a whole lot. Oh God. We're just going to just make some adjustments here a bit as we make some last and final tweaks. Though I know there's a couple things missing, so I'm going to go back and edit those real quick. We're going to go to our output here. No, not it. here. Then we're gonna go to tone curve. And you know what I love about doing this kind of stuff here, especially in Clips Paint? If you feel something is off on it, you always can go back and adjust the tone curve wherever it is that it needs to be. It just varies on how you proceed, and also depending on the piece that you're working on. Okay. Hold on real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to organize a few things here and there. But like I was saying, right here in a sense, I get to adjust this however I want it, however I need it. And let's see here. We'll keep it like that. Then we add another correction layer. We're going to go with gradient map. We're going for a, let me see how this looks. Not midday, sunset gold, sunset purple. Okay, we'll go for that. And we'll go to a, oh god no, overlay. Tone correction. Let's see if we had do this here. No. That's soft light. Let's go with the normal. Then go to levels correction. Go with the overlay. Oh god no. We'll go with the add. See what do it multiply. Nope. Soft light. Nope. Let's go with just the normal side for a minute. And then we'll just adjust it all from here. Let's go to here, a little correction here. We'll just adjust our brushes sizes. As long as I can get her on the subject matter, that's my subject, that's all that matters to me. So that's all to it. So you gotta go to tone curve. I know there's a couple of things I missed, so I'm gonna make some tweaks on that real quick. Then we'll go to the gradient map. Okay. Not too much of it missing. Gotta make sure it has a bit of a little bit of that blue showing. I'll probably get a little bit better at this as I go through this and learn a bit more. Just a little bit more. Little bit more. What the? Okay, never mind. Thought it was something up, but false alarm. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I need to adjust my little video stuff real quick, so not just yet. Let me take a wrap this one up. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention one last thing too. This is going to be a short stream today. Since I start at 5, I will be ending this at around 6:30 Eastern Standard Time in a sense. Mostly because I have an obligation I need to go through and handle real quick. And also, well, let's just say that I'm just trying my best to monitor how much sensory stuff I'm getting on me, so I won't be too overwhelmed. So I set myself up for around 6:30. I'm supposed to start at 4 o'clock, but there was a delay that's happened, so I gotta get a handle of that ASAP. Overall, I'm alright. I'm good. I'm straight. Let's see here. And with that, we're pretty much done with this piece here. So I'm going to save this and get this ready for post. So we're going to save this. Okie dokie. Okay, I need to take a minor break real quick. Just a minor break. So I'm going to take just a minor break because I need to stretch around for a minute. I need to, handle some things here and there. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'll be okay. And the reason I'm overwhelmed because I'm staying in one spot for a little too long than I need to be. So I need be more active than usual. So you guys just take a little bit of a break real quick. Hang on, let me put something up here. You gotta take just a bit of a break real quick, and I'll be right on back. Okay, cool. Oh god, that's not. All right, and I'll be right on back. I am back, and I have returned. Sorry about that. Just need a moment to get a breather myself, and you can say we are done with this piece. So we're going to save this. I might work on a few bits and pieces of it here and there. So is that a? Oh god, no. That's no. Let me go back to that real quick. Okay, it's part of the design. I might do a little bit of touch-ups here and there, but I can say this piece is done. So we're gonna close that, and we could tee on to the next one. Like I said, I was working on this one a little while ago per se, so this may be a bit different. So we're going to see how we're going to handle this, how we're going to go through this. So we're going to make some tweaks along the way. We're going to make some tweaks. Alright, this is a female, by the way. This is just the basis for it. Okay, just trying to do some sketching real quick. I just need to do some sketching just so I can get some ideas flowing in through. Just need to work on the hair just a bit. Okay. 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 Okay, we're doing so far, so good. Then my adder has wear some glasses here. Okay. I think we got a good starting point with this so far. So good. Oh my god. Hmm. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Just see something on my phone. I need to adjust real quick. Okay. All right. Oh, hit my foot. Hit my foot. I'm all right. Okay, I'm good. All right, just now I need to add some details to the next one. This is going to be the fine sketch, so we're going to just shrink this a tad bit. Okay. This is where we start adding a bit of details, like the glasses and things like that. Excuse me. Do this real quick. Okay. And then without saving the trouble here, let me focus on this one eye here. Then I'm just going to just copy it and transfer it over. Then we're going to go to here and we're going to flip it. Okay, we got something there. We got something. And we're going to merge it down here. And we're going to continue our sketch from here. Though we got a little bit of a short time, but at least I can say I can get started on the, well, damn it. Let's do it here. And get better. Okay, we're going to keep going with this. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, we just... Okay, so far so good. I'm thinking about adding a nose ring to right there. It's a small little dot there. I'm gonna fine tune that to be like a nose ring. So we'll see how it'll go from here. Okay, let's see. We got this one up. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So far, so good. Oh. Okay. I think. Let me see. Can I write this one out real quick? Okay. Just need to just. Then I just need to just. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm like in the zone at the moment, so bear with me. Okay. Okay, let's do this on up. Like 618. Oh, excuse me. A bit burpy here or there, but I'm alright. Okay, so far so good. That I might have to do for this part right here. I'm gonna control this. I'm gonna save this. We'll make this as the stopping point for here. I just need just 10 minutes just to calm myself down just a tiny little bit. Not because I'm being overwhelmed or anything, just that I'm going to a little bit longer than usual. And I just need a little breather. Since I've been out of stream for so long period of time, I just need to just, take my time, pace myself back into this as I wrap this on up. So this is where I'll have to call it quits from here. So, okay, despite everything that's been going on about couldn't talk too much like I want to because I want to get this, you know, mm, I want to get this stuff over and done with as quickly as I possibly can. So we'll need to just wrap this on up for now. As much as I want to continue, as much as I want to, but I really need to take those a breather real quick, you know, and handle some stuff I need to do. There's some things I got to handle, so I need to go. So until then, I'll call it quits from here. Again, thank you. Thank you so much for coming on through. Thank you so much for coming on by. But I really do appreciate it. If you want to check me out on all my social media stuff, here's the link to all my social media here, all in one place here. You can check me out from there. I'm also on Twitter at DigitalGuy_STU. And I'm also on Instagram at DigitalGuyStudios. And also, I am open and available for commissions as well. So if you like what you see here, you want to commission me to do a couple of things, I have a link down to my commission form at the moment, even though it is still being reworked on and redesigned in a sense. Do not worry. It is still available and it's still open. I could do everything I need to do. It just that as of right now, I am doing only but color illustrations now. Only straight up color illustrations. So please check it on out if you want to commission me and do some illustration work, some colorful illustrations. Again, this is where I had to wrap everything up. Because not only I got to post the final piece in here, make some fun tweaks, I also got to edit the unboxing of my Stream Deck, and that will be posted live on Instagram, and also a little bit on Twitter as well, including straight up well on YouTube as well. So stay tuned for that. And also, as always, this VOD will also be available on YouTube, which will be on the VOD channel, which also doubles as my live stream channel, which that is DigitalGuyStudio Live. Again, that'll be YouTube TV on DigitalGuyStudio Live, and also links to all that will be in the About Me section on my Twitch channel, and it's also be available in the link tree to all my other social media sites. Until then, I'm out. Stay blessed. Be safe out there. And I hope you all will have a wonderful Thursday as the weekend is getting close. And if you got some people or someone's heading back to school, thanks for coming on by. Stay blessed. Be safe out there. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. So stay tuned on my Twitter on my page for more updates on what I'm doing behind the scenes, and also so everywhere in between. Till then, I am out. Laters.